So let's talk about African American men. Yes, you may know famous names like Frederick Douglass or Booker T. Washington and those people who had plenty of money, right? However, and who were very popular, right? At the same time, those are just the more popular people. There were many men like him, just not well known. Let's talk about in New York, for instance. Um, there were plenty, plenty. It's even written about it in the New York Times. There were women as well who were wealthy and had money, had their own establishments. Okay, this when I'm talking about money, I'm talking about they had white folks working for them. Back in the day, that was white folks. No, they had white folks working for them. Actually, they owned the buildings that white people lived in. Yeah, it was just that deep. Okay, and this is in the early 1900s. So let loose of the stereotypical thing that has been pushed in the media about just we were black people are always at the bottom and black people blah 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 blah. No, that's incorrect. It's always been incorrect. Okay, even during the times of slavery, there were wealthy African Americans. As a matter of fact, even when African Americans wanted to work, white people did not want, okay, work for pay. White people did not want them to work for pay. They wanted everything free. Matter of fact, they couldn't even fathom why black people wanted more than just one bedroom. They couldn't even understand. It was like, why would they want anything? Why would they want anything? They aren't happy with what they have. For this, something's not clicking. Okay, in their heads back then, something's not clicking. Like, but they really didn't understand why black people aspired to. And that's just crazy, right? As a matter of fact, in the New York Times, there's a quote in the New York Times. I'm going to try to quote it, but I'm going to put up on screen how there has been no other group of people to pull themselves up like African Americans. This was written in 1925. Because of the things that were placed against them, a minority group in a superpower country with all the laws stacked against us, there has been no other group that has done what we have done in the United States of America. So there you have it. That's a history lesson. Number one, African Americans, even through in the times of slavery, had businesses. We had our own ways of life, even though it was segregated. White people looked at us like almost in amazement, like how the flip are they still doing it when we're basically trying to stop them. There's a list of people just in Brooklyn alone who had their own shops and everything else. This stuff is not going to be written about in any history book. But I do write about stuff like this on blackentrepreneur.history.com.